Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Stepping in, Mike Trout.
Right fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to...
Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit back up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Turned on down the line. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away. At the plate, Danny King, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Standing in, Babe Ruth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. King, the runner at second with one away. To 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey is there, two gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Popped him up. Mondesi calls for it. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Ortiz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jose Ortiz.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple. Digging in now.
Left fielder, Jose Bautista.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Runner at third here, nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Into the box now, Chipper Jones.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Chipper
First pitch of
Jones.
the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Feller. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Mondesi, a California-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. He's running. Out in front of it, strike one. Griffey Jr. on at first, nobody out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Feller will do this himself, and that's the first out. Into the box, Mike Schmidt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Runner at second here with one man out. Hard on the ground toward short. Ortiz ranges to his left. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Next, Chris Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Edwin Diaz is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. Wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ruth will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. The pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ortiz. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with leading off the inning, Danny King, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Babe Ruth. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
3-0 now. Francisco Lindor will be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite hold back that time. The changeup fooled him for strike 1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Ruth leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw into second. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-2 game. At the plate, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Popped him up. Jones shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a ball 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Ortiz has got it, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jose Bautista. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 delivery. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing, line drive. That that's going to be trouble. Around first is Bautista on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Digging into prior to the at-bat, a check on first. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Chipper aboard here at first with nobody out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1. He's on the move again from first. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-2. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. That's a pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So digging in now, Bob Feller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Steve Pierce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Popped up. Diaz is there. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that ends the inning. Zach Britton answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate,
leading up the fourth inning, captain Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bautista has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Strike. Into the box. Aaron Judge will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Lindor ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Danny King, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Batista. He gets there, but he missed it. So striding forward now, Babe Ruth, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Griffey going back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Way out in front. Ruth stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Bruce Sutter, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball and a strike. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Got him swinging, made him chase. Into the box now, Jose Ortiz. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jose Ortiz.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 one more time. Left side. Schmidt's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Batista. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. sliced hard on the ground. King comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire this. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ortiz stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now at the plate. Jansen. Nelson Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Bautista. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the 0-1. Slider's in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in.
Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Griffey Jr. is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. Cole Hamels is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So striding in, Bruce Sutter. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Aaron Judge is the second out in the 7th inning. He'll whip this one to first in time. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. So a runner at
Number 3.
set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard to the right side. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Lindor.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Junior. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again.
Leading off to the Tigers. Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chopped toward the second baseman. There to take it is Chipper. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he'll step off and try and reset. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Here's Albert now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Popped up. Lindor trying to get there. And a close play at first, but he's called out of the side. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Popped him up. Pujols waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Chipper Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Eric Gagne enters a little earlier than usual, as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Inside and low, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately digging in, Mike Schmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, strike 1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Now pitching,
Johnny Bench will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's a high pop-up. Schwarber is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to Raul Mondesi. He's going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
number 27, Raul.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Mondesi tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Mondesi ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and they get out. Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Jose Bautista. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Missed with a slider. 2-2 pitch just missed. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled on the ground to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Inside with the slider, 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the two-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. So stepping in, Josh Hader takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching.
Gary Sanchez will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. So here now is the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman, trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with two away. Duke Snider will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he'll take it to the... Dennis Eckersley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he gets it.
Right fielder, Giancarlo.
Wind up and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Danny King. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He pulls this one into right, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. He was a double play victim last time around. Comes set with the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up, while the throw pulls him off the bag. So here's the cleanup hitter. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Trout is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And it's clear they still respect Jr.'s bat here. So they'll go ahead. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Ball 2 now. Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Eckersley's ready. 3-1 on its way. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Jose Bautista, putting that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
For the home team, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, we bring you Diamond. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. into its second. Ready now, Raul Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bautista is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number two. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the frame.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High pop-up. Scott has a play. Makes the play, one away. Standing in, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside corner. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone. And here comes Junior. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Scott is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs is...
And the throw is in time to get him. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Babe Ruth, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our boot. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And there's the first out. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Albert Pujols.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, Jose Ortiz will swing it from the left side right here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Jose Bautista trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanchez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Yogi Berra, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Yogi Berra.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball that just misses inside. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Digging in now, Mike Scott, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Got him swinging, and that will end. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chipper Jones.
The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ruth is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slide.
And we'll have to leave it there. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wyatt Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Mondesi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Scherzer will check at first, and he'll get back in safely. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ortiz backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Flip of his glove for 1. Over to Pujols. In now, Raul Mondesi. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Raul.
Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
0-2.
The next 0-2. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Pujols into foul territory. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Griffey Jr. is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And Junior swings and sends a ground ball to second.
Mondesi brings it in.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1. Grounded to third. There to take it is Chipper. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
At the plate, Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ortiz ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pujols on second. Berra on at first with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Here's Albert now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Scott looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Ruth has a play. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Mike Scott. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Raul Mondesi. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Counts even at 1-1 to Raul Mondesi. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Bryant Sanchez. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a double play victim last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and here comes the babe. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1 to Schwarber. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side, Mondesi scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Popped him up. Mondesi is there to make the catch, and his side is ready for another shot now. Chipper Jones, 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up. Lined hard to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Ready once again, Yogi Berra. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready on 0-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw takes off on him. So now 2 men in scoring position. Standing in, Mike Scott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Raul Mondesi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Into the box now, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Sanchez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first now with one away, and here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Sanchez is under it, and that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. So 1-1 home. Here's a fastball that misses. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Junior looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in and looking for more, Bryant Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Bautista coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Ortiz scoops it up. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jose Ortiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of...
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Kyle Schwarber.
Scott comes set. First pitch on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Hit this one hard the other way. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Digging in once again, Max Scherzer, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ted Williams come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. High chopper to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bruce Sutter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for New York, shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there he goes towards second. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike to Pujols. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Runner at second, 1 away, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Jones over at second. Berra is over at first with 1 away. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
3-1 to Martinez.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now batting, Mike Scott. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Zach Britton takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Justin Upton will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Oh, he gloved it. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So coming to the plate, Raul Mondesi. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Trout sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Greg Holland is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Raul Mondesi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hot shot down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A bouncer to the left side. Going to be a tough play. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And here comes Junior. There's a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Mondesi takes his lead at third with 1 away. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ground ball left side. Jones has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. From Boston, Mass. this evening, we're at stepping up now, Chipper Jones. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Mondesi retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses ball one. One out, nobody on. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number two. Here's Albert now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he lays off for ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Trout on the run. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Raul.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Raul Mondesi retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ryan's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams.
Leading off for the legend, left fielder, Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Williams is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Bautista. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So stepping in, Chris Davis.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Mondesi is there for it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. There's ball 4. So here now is the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 over to Pujols, and it's a double play. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit down the third baseline. Pujols has it. And there's 1 down now. Ready now, Jose Ortiz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. A ball and no strikes. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to center field. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Griffey waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Drilled right back up the middle.
Mondesi brings it in.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Chipper.
And he takes ball 1. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Bounce towards the second baseman. And there's 1 away. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now to the plate, Max Scherzer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end. Standing in, Ted Williams. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Ted Williams.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Here's J.D. Martinez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
J.D. Martinez.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Very weakly on the ground. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Count even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
0-1 the count. Martinez at second. Davis on at first with nobody out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Matt Carpenter, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. To second for 1. On to Pujols, and it's a double play. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Now batting, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout at the track. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Into the box now, Nolan Ryan. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Junior's in pursuit, and that retires the side. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Counts even at 1-1 to Raul Mondesi. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners on for second. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the hardwood plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the hardwood plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Mondesi, the runner at second with one away. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Ryan sets. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Popped him up. Davis moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chipper Jones.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ortiz ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Here's Albert now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Two out, nobody on. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Into the box, Ted Williams. He went deep last time up. Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? he hits a bomb. And as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. Leading off the inning, Jose Ortiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Trout is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Here's another 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. Digging in now, Chipper Jones. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Williams is there. And the inning is over. In now, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Settling in now, Chris Davis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A ball and no strikes. Britton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Britton. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Duke Snyder will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Williams going back on it, and it's gone into the monster seats. Striding in, Raul Mondesi, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Jose Bautista. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Popped him up. Davis over to his left, and the inning is over. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Leading up the second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Big Daddy Blackman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Ryan. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Frank Thomas come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved down into the on-deck circle now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey is right there, 1 down. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. This is on the ground over to first. He'll go to the bag for 1. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Mondesi is under it, and that ends the inning. Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Martinez is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Striding into the box, Jose Ortiz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Griffey Jr. base runner at first with 1 out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Mike Trout. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set, and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Here it comes, 0-2. Missed with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Albert Pujols is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's J.D. Martinez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end. Ready once again, Chipper Jones. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. Blackman right there, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Dennis Eckersley. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Stan Musial will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Way out in front. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now. 0 Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep this score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Ready for another shot now, Yasmani Grandal. He was a double play victim last time around. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now in the box, Big Daddy Latner. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Into the box now, number 31. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Aaron Judge will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Bruce Sutter enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hit down the line at first. Now another 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chipper Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a high pop-up. Chipper is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first with it is Eric Gagne takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Williams is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Lifted into center field. On the run is Griffey. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He singled his last time up. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Here's Albert now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So striding in, Jose. Billy Wagner will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Fans are